tengo abierto el micro, güey, no mames. ¿Qué bolas, hijos? Porque nos vale verga lo que digan los fanboys de Nintendo. En orden, hijos. Luego me agarró en bajada, hasta más estaba comiendo, güey. O sea, ya son las 4, güey. Vamos a ver qué pedo con el Nintendo Direct, güey. Ya debería estar a punto de empezar, güey. 1 minuto, 2 minutos, cuando mucho. Vamos a ver qué anuncian. Ya quiero ver Bredo 2, güey. Metroid Prime son los papás, güey. No mames. Metroid Prime son los papás. Ahí está, ya empezó. Vamos a ver, perros. Ok. Sí, hasta las fechas de lanzamiento pueden cambiar gracias al COVID-19. Ok. Uy, un Warriors de Fire Emblem, güey.
The cycle of this world. I will not allow it to perish with you.
A la verga,
I seek to destroy the irrational power structure that shackles Fodlan.
If the kingdom is ever to part ways with our bloody...
Chinga, perdón, hijos, pues que chingados, güey.
If the kingdom is ever to part ways with our bloody past, this is the path we must walk.
No mames, güey.
I have ambitions, Edelgard. Real ones.
Will you sit
Se ve
around
increíble,
and wait for a
güey.
miracle? Or will you help me seize control of my fate?
We shall fight. We shall survive. And we shall win a glorious future for Fodlan.
And now that I know, I won't make the same mistake again.
The Fire Emblem Warriors pa'l cagadero, güey.
You seek revenge to slake your rage and heal your wounded heart. I know you are prepared to do whatever that you must.
24 de junio, güey.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the trailer for the Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes game. We hope you'll look forward to a different story set in the same universe as Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Let's see the first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
The Orange Star Nation needs you.
Ahí viene.
We've got more intel on the Advance Wars
Advance
1+2
Wars.
Reach Boot Camp game. In the first campaign, Advance Wars, you'll advise a colorful cast of commanding officers and use their abilities in vibrant turn-based battles. Each commanding officer is now voiced.
No soy muy fan de cómo se ve este juego, güey, la neta. Se ve bien
I see
culero,
right
güey.
through your plans.
Another full campaign awaits in Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. More commanding officers and more diverse terrain can be leveraged for additional tactical opportunities, like blasting through pipelines to cross into enemy territory. In both campaigns, you can fast-forward gameplay and reset your turns for a smoother tactical experience. Flex your strategic muscles outside of both campaigns with additional modes. Go for high scores in the War Room. Create and share custom maps in the Design Room. Or battle friends and frenemies in local and online multiplayer. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp marches onto the Nintendo Switch
8 de
system
abril.
April 8th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Ay, güey. O sea, bueno, Nintendo es de esos
Explore an infinite universe.
que no saca así como que...
In No
o sea,
Man's
sí,
Sky,
vamos a sacar
every
este juego
star
dentro de
is the
5
light
años,
of a
no hay
distant
pedo.
sun.
Nintendo regularmente así de...
Each orbited by planets
Este
teeming
juego va a
with
salir
life.
tal pinche día,
Travel to
muy
planets
cerca
of
de
your
lo que...
choosing in this infinite, procedurally generated universe. Here,
Muy cerca de
you'll
lo...
discover extraordinary lands
O sea,
and
siempre lo
creatures
sacan
that have
no
never
más de
been
6
seen
meses
before and may never be
desde el
seen
anuncio.
again. To survive, you must craft your own tools and even your own place to live.
Van a
In
tocar
this
sus No
living
Man's
and
Sky con
breathing
juegos de azar
universe,
y
Trade
mujerzuelas.
convoys travel between stars. Factions vie for territory. Pirates hunt unwary travelers. And the authorities are ever watchful. Your journey may be
Buenas, mi
fraught
Rash,
with
¿qué esperas del
danger,
direct? ¿Qué onda,
and
Shigure?
actions have consequences.
Pues lo normal.
Fighter.
O
Explorer.
sea, ahorita acaban de dar un patadón en el
How will
hocico
you
con
live
el
in this
pinche...
universe?
Con el Fire Emblem
No
Warriors,
Man's Sky lands on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Sí, va a llegar No Man's Sky a Nintendo Switch, güey. En verano. No mames, nuevo Mario Soccer. La verga, güey. Strikers, güey. Nuevo Mario Strikers. A la madre, güey. Esta tampoco la vi venir, güey. Oye. Y si así se van a ver los poderes, me cago, güey.
Mario Strikers Battle League.
La verga, güey.
Prepare for Strike, a 5-on-5 sport like soccer that's way heavy on offense. Aim for goals by dribbling and passing to teammates, as well as by using tackles.
A la madre, güey.
And crushing special shots. The main rule in this sport is to rule the field. Try to score more goals than your opponents. There are two
No
things
mames,
to keep in
güey.
mind that'll help you with your strategies. First, the gear you equip. It changes not only your appearance, but also your stats like speed, strength, and pass accuracy.
Okay.
Customize as you see fit. Second, the Hyper Strike. To activate this shot, grab an orb when it appears on the field and charge it while your opponents are distracted.
Ah, no, sí se va a ver
Hit
así,
the
güey.
net and you'll score not
Increíble,
one, but
güey.
2 goals.
Ay, güey. Vas a poder meter 2 goles con una de esas madres.
4 players on each team can compete against
4
each other
contra
on
4
one
van a poder,
Nintendo
ok.
Switch system. In addition to individual matches, online play will have an online club mode. Join an in-game club and compete for placement in the rankings. Up to 20 players can join a club, so create your own and invite friends and family to play alongside you. Or join an existing one owned by other players. Try to become the world's top club. With items, tackles, and hyper strikes, anything goes on this field. Mario Strikers Battle League launches on Nintendo
10 de
Switch
junio, güey.
June 10th.
Ya puedes
Pre-orders
preordenar.
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
No mames, güey.
The latest iteration of the Mario Strikers series is coming to Nintendo Switch. We hope you're excited for this anything goes battle soccer game. Next,
Se ve muy
please take a
divertido,
look
la
at this.
neta, güey. Yo sí disfruté el Mario Strikers, güey, la neta, güey. Splatoon 3. Vaya, güey. Ahora lo están presentando, bueno, no tanto como un Battle Royale, pero... Mientras Nintendo no se ponga todo pendejo como en el 2, güey. Así es, los álbumes nada más los puedes jugar el martes, ¿eh? Está rarísimo esto, güey. Pero también se ve divertido. El online tengo duda ya que Nintendo's Online es una mierda, sí. Por eso no dije nada. Cuando dijo lo del online no dije nada. Así, sí. Pero todavía ni sale Splatoon 3, güey. Qué
That
chingado.
was the trailer for the co-op mode in the Splatoon 3 game. The next wave of Salmon Run. A giant salmonid, one that's never been seen before, was also spotted at the end of the trailer. Will the Inklings and Octolings ink or swim? Splatoon 3 will launch this summer. We hope you'll
Ok,
look forward
verano
to
de
future
2022.
updates. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Fonzers at the ready.
Titanfall, lo que es esa madre, güey.
A full
Front
remake
Mission.
of the first Front Mission game is storming onto Nintendo Switch.
Ok.
In this tactical RPG, you'll pilot weaponized machines called Fonzers and lead your battalion to
Front
victory.
Mission está chido.
Gain the upper hand in battle by aiming for enemy parts to destroy. Mix and match various weapons and parts to customize your Vonzer.
Que al parecer es un remaster o un remake del primero.
Uncover the great storyline of this classic when Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo
Remake,
Switch this summer.
ok.
And in the future, the sequel, Front Mission 2 Remake, will also launch on
Van a
Nintendo
hacer
Switch.
remake del 2 también, ok. Esos juegos están chidos. Los jugué en
Get
el
set for a
PlayStation.
high-octane Disney and Pixar combat racer.
A la verga.
From the creators of the Asphalt series comes rip-roaring racing action across Disney and Pixar-inspired racetracks. Race as a legendary roster of characters on high-speed circuits, using each one's special abilities to battle for victory across the finish line. Choose Mickey Mouse for symphonic speed, Sully for monstrous power, or Mulan for
Se ve
explosive
horrible, güey.
maneuvers. Each racer also
Pero también se ve
possesses
divertido.
powerful ultimate skills, perfect for turning the tables at the last second.
Va a ser un
Disney Speedstorm
como Mario
is a
Kart,
free-to-play
pero de
game,
Disney y
with
Pixar.
new
güey.
seasons added regularly, bringing more exciting Disney and Pixar characters, circuits, karts, and more. Plus, enjoy cross-platform play as well as split-screen and online multiplayer modes. Disney Speedstorm races onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Speedstorm, ok.
Dive into these classic franchises on Nintendo Switch. Unleash the power of the Force in this
Oh.
classic Star Wars action adventure.
The
As
Force
Darth
Unleashed.
Vader's secret apprentice, you'll use devastating force powers.
El
and
1 está
lightsaber
chido, el 2
combos
está culero.
as you hunt down Jedi Masters on iconic planets. Upgrade abilities like Force Grip and Force Repulse, then combine them for even more destructive combos. Use button controls or opt for motion controls, enhanced from the original Wii version. You can also duel locally with a friend to determine who is the galaxy's most powerful Jedi. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed launches on Nintendo Switch April 20th. Pre-orders begin
20 de
today on
abril.
Nintendo eShop. The complete saga of legendary assassin Ezio Auditore da
Ezio
Firenze
Collection,
awaits
güey, va a
in
llegar al
critically
Switch.
acclaimed
A
Assassin's
la
Creed
verga.
games. Explore Renaissance Italy and 16th century Constantinople. Interact with historical figures and discover secrets of the Creed across 3 games, 2 bonus short films, and DLC. Plus, take advantage of enhanced features for the Nintendo Switch system on the go, including touchscreen controls, HD Rumble, and optimized on-screen display. Assassin's Creed: The Ezio Collection launches on Nintendo Switch February 17th. Pilot mobile suits in dynamic action RPG battles.
Es the
Strange
Gundam Battle
incidents called
Alliance.
breaks are occurring across the Gundam universe. Find
Ese
out
juego
what's
está-
causing
esos
them
juegos
and
están
restore
bien.
the proper timeline. You'll lead 3 mobile suits in battle. Enhance each suit with parts to improve their power. You can also battle alongside friends in online co-op multiplayer. SD Gundam Battle Alliance launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Two worlds cross in the triumphant return of this RPG classic. A remaster of the acclaimed RPG Chrono Cross is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. One fateful day, the protagonist Surge
Chrono
wanders
Cross,
into
güey.
an alternate world. Though it somewhat resembles his home world, he finds that he no longer exists here. How did this happen? What is this mysterious another world? Travel back and forth between both worlds to unravel the story.
Uf, qué
Over
recuerdos
40
con ese
characters
juego,
can
güey.
join your party. Depending on the choices you make, the allies who accompany you and the endings that trigger will differ. A number of improvements have been made to this remaster, like the ability to turn off enemy encounters and a newly enhanced soundtrack.
Nuevo soundtrack y vas a poder apagar las madrizas con los...
On the Satellaview is included.
Ok.
Experience the origins of Chrono Cross in this text-based adventure. Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition, dashes
7
and
de abril,
slashes
güey.
its way onto Nintendo Switch April 7th.
La
Pre-orders
puta
begin
madre, güey.
today on Nintendo eShop.
Ya la puedes preordenar, güey. Kirby. Kirby Apocalipsis. ¡Ah, qué chingón!
It's Kirby's latest unforgettable 3D platforming adventure, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. It all takes place in a mysterious world with an unusual mix of nature and civilization. To rescue the kidnapped Waddle Dees, Kirby sets off on a new adventure.
Se ve muy bueno también, güey.
Introducing Mouthful Mode. Inhale a car to zoom around. A vending machine to attack with juice cans. Or become a piercing cone. With Mouthful Mode, new actions will be available for Kirby depending on the object he inhales. Enjoy exploring with new moves different from copy abilities.
Vete a la verga, güey. Se ve
Kirby
increíble.
can even weaponize a mouthful of water, like this. As Kirby rescues Waddle Dees, Waddle Dee Town will continue to grow, and more resources will become available. Waddle Dee's Weapon Shop, familiar copy abilities can be evolved.
Tú vas a poder craftear, qué chingón.
Evolve copy abilities to expand Kirby's range of attacks. They'll also change Kirby's appearance and make him even more powerful. Some copy abilities may have stronger evolved forms. A new adventure awaits our pink puffball. Who are the Beast Pack? What are these enemies trying to do? Can Kirby restore peace
King
to this
DDD?
world? Kirby and the Forgotten Land launches on the Nintendo Switch
March
system
25,
March 25th.
25 de
Pre-orders
marzo,
are
güey.
available now on
Está
Nintendo
increíble,
eShop.
güey. Está increíble, no mames.
That was Kirby and the Forgotten Land, launching later next month. Please look forward to its release. Let's take a look at some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
任天堂ディレクトをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。バッターの大谷翔平です。
Ah, sí, que va a llegar
ピ
el
ッチャーの大谷翔
pinche...
平です。任天堂スイッチ上で今回初めて
Va a llegar el
MLB
MLB show
それで
para
はこちらをご覧く
Switch.
ださい。
En Japón les mama el pinche béisbol, güey. Aburridísimo esa mamada,
You
güey.
can play modes like Road to the Show and Diamond Dynasty on your Nintendo Switch. But that's not all. You can even play Exhibition with a single Joy-Con controller. With cross progression, you can also earn and use content on any platform where MLB The Show
Pero
22
el juego de
is
Kirby se ve
available.
espectacular,
And take
güey.
your
No
progress on the
mames.
go with you on Nintendo Switch. Have friends that play MLB The Show 22 online matches on other consoles? No need to worry. You can invite them and play online.
Guácala.
I knew you were a true two-way player, but this is ridiculous. Sheesh.
You're gonna have your hands full of games with these collections. 3 Kingdom Hearts collections are almost here.
Uf.
From Kingdom Hearts to Kingdom Hearts 3 and the Remind DLC, every entry is coming to Nintendo Switch as cloud
Kingdom
versions
Hearts
that
1,
can be
2 y
played
3,
while
güey.
connected to the internet. Relive or get to know these heart-filled adventures alongside Sora, Donald, Goofy, and more for the first time in TV, tabletop, or handheld mode. Kingdom Hearts Integrum Masterpiece for Cloud, containing all 3 game collections, soars onto Nintendo Switch tomorrow. Each collection's cloud version will also be individually available on Nintendo eShop.
Sale mañana.
Klonoa is coming to Nintendo Switch. Across dreamy side-scrolling levels, you'll run, jump, and hover while
Klonoa,
firing
güey.
wind bullets to grab and
Rarísimo este
throw
juego.
enemies. Use each level's surroundings to your advantage.
Ese creo que no salió de Japón, ¿no?
Also, Klonoa 2 is included. Take on these great adventures when Klonoa Fantasy Reverie
Klonoa
Series
1 y 2.
launches on Nintendo Switch July 8th.
8 de julio.
We're so glad you're here. Come here often. Either way, you're in for a puzzling treat.
Portal
In these
Companion
award-winning
Collection.
games, the portal gun is your key to surviving imprisonment in a mysterious lab. Create portals and warp to other areas to find cake? Still unconfirmed. You can pass through portals, and so can cubes, lasers, and robots with unnerving levels of personality. The sequel adds in local, online, and split-screen multiplayer modes, and that part's no lie.
Y va a tener
Neither is the
multiplayer con
sentient robot
pantalla
monitoring your
dividida.
every move when Portal Companion Collection warps
Okay.
onto Nintendo Switch this year.
Sale este año, quién sabe cuándo.
A classic comes alive.
Un clásico vuelve a la vida. What? ¿Castlevania? No mames, no. Aquí sí me agarraron con los calzones abajo, güey. No, esto sí no lo recuerdo.
Previously unreleased outside of Japan, the RPG Live Alive makes its overseas debut, now in HD 2D. Multiple stories
Ya es que
featuring
nada
different
más estaba en
protagonists
Japón.
and time periods await. The order in which you tackle them is up to you. Prehistory. A tribesman comes of age in a world without words. The Wild West. A wanderer with a bounty on his head fights for his life. Imperial China. A kung fu master searches for a worthy successor. Twilight of Edo, Japan. A shinobi undertakes an important secret mission. Present day. A martial artist strives to become the strongest there ever was. The near future. A youth with psychic powers takes a stand against evil. The distant future. A newly built robot is swept up in a tragedy in space. What other stories are on the horizon?
You will repay my loyalty in death!
Live Alive launches on Nintendo Switch July 22nd. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
How was that? Next up is this.
Mario Tennis.
It's a new iteration of the Wii Sports series.
Ok.
Nintendo Switch Sports. Please take a look.
Here are the sports included
Un
in the
nuevo
Nintendo
sports.
Switch sports game. You might recognize these three from past Wii sports games. Tennis. Rally by gently swinging the Joy-Con controller at the right time. Bowling. Roll the ball straight ahead or give it a little curve. And Chambara. Knock your opponent off the platform while attacking and defending. Plus, 3 additional sports are joining the lineup. Soccer. Use a gigantic ball to make dynamic plays. Enjoy
Se ve
matches with
súper
Joy-Con
estorbosa
controllers
esa
to
madre,
shoot
güey.
and perform diving headers. By attaching a Joy-Con controller to the leg strap accessory included with the physical version of the game, you can play shootout mode with intuitive kicking motions. Badminton. Control your shots left and right while keeping the shuttlecock in the air. Unleash powerful smash shots to gain the upper hand.
Se ve demasiado engorroso,
Finally,
güey, la neta.
volleyball. Use a Joy-Con controller to serve, bump, set, and spike the ball. The game supports local play with family and friends on one Nintendo Switch system, as well as online play across all sports. Play against friends online, or opt for random matchmaking. The more you win, the tougher the players you'll face. Try taking on this challenge.
How was that? Since I'm already here,
Horrible.
I'd like to show you some gameplay of one of the newly added sports, volleyball.
Mr. Takahashi! Oh, hello there, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi from Nintendo.
Wow, Mr. Koizumi, I can see you're ready to play. All right, I'll play some volleyball online together with Mr. Koizumi. Do you have your wrist strap ready?
Yes, of course. I've got plenty of space around me as well.
All right, let's start. We'll be including some live commentary throughout our match.
La cagaron, güey, neta. Esto lo debieron de haber dado nada más 2 o 3 minutos, güey.
A newly added sport in Nintendo Switch Sports.
Todavía se van a poner a
What can we
jugar
expect
estos
today from
vergas,
the
güey.
Takahashi Koizumi team? It's Koizumi to serve, with Takahashi up front. We begin with Koizumi serving. How will the opposing team react? Takahashi makes the block. Another one's coming. Koizumi saves it. A setup in the air, and here comes the spike. The other team saves it and fights back.
Se ve aburridísimo, güey.
Score. Takahashi didn't quite get it in time. All right, well,
Se ve espantosa esa madre, güey.
Now the other team serves. Koizumi receives it. Takahashi sets it up. And Koizumi spikes, but it goes right toward the opponent. Here's another attack. Now's their chance. They get the ball.
Dejé cargando unas pilas, güey. Mejor voy a ver mis pilas.
They got a point with that fierce spike.
Woo! Let's stop our match here.
After all, we were in the middle of a presentation. All right, I'll be leaving now.
That was an introduction to Nintendo Switch Sports. The game launches April 29th. We're planning a free update in the summer that allows you to play soccer matches with a Joy-Con controller and the leg strap accessory. You can use the accessory to play shootout mode at launch. In addition, we're also planning a second free update this fall that lets you enjoy golf.
Puta madre, y sigue, güey. Y la perra seguía.
And now, a request to everyone. To help ensure that you can all enjoy playing online, we'll be having an online playtest before the game launches to evaluate various technical aspects.
Güey, nadie juega Switch en pinche dock, güey. O sea, qué chingados, güey.
The online playtest will only be available for players
Nadie
with
juega
active
pinche
Nintendo
Switch en dock, güey.
online membership on the dates shown on screen. For those of you interested, please visit the official Nintendo website for more details. Thank you. That's all I have for now about Nintendo Switch Sports. I hope you're looking forward to this game.
No
Let's see a
mames,
few
güey.
more
Me asustó.
Nintendo Switch headlines.
¿A poco ya fue todo? No mames, güey. Y cierran con lo más culero, güey.
Get those taiko drumming skills ready.
Taiko no Tatsujin, güey.
The latest Taiko no Tatsujin game is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Set
Nice.
in Omiko City, the sacred town for taiko drums, you'll strive to become a taiko master, along with brand new character Kumo-kyun. Drum to dozens of boppin' beats, including Megalovania, Gurenge, Feel Special, and Racing into the Night.
Megalovania,
and that's
güey.
not all. An orchestral version of the main theme from The Legend of Zelda is included.
Ay,
That's
güey,
76
la rola de
songs total.
Zelda.
Plus, take advantage of a practice mode to replay sections of songs as many times as you'd like. New modes have also been added for everyone to enjoy. Put on a live concert with up to 4 players in Donchen Band. Or face off against each other in Great Drum Toy War. Drum to your heart's content when Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Plus, a paid in-game subscription service that gives you access to over 500 songs will be available at launch.
Ok, va a tener una suscripción de paga, pero te van a dar como 500 rolas extra.
What's new with these Nintendo Switch games? The brand new tactical RPG game Triangle Strategy is almost here. The protagonist Sarah Noah and his allies will be engulfed in the conflict among 3 nations. Your choices and conviction.
Se ve vergas ese juego.
As Lord of House Wolford, I solemnly swear an oath by which all future lords shall be bound. I will never turn my back on the promise of a better world.
A new demo playable to the end of Chapter 3 will be available on Nintendo eShop later today. Save data from the demo can be transferred to the full game once purchased.
Ya salió un demo de este juego.
More Cuphead action awaits in the paid DLC
Delicious
Cuphead,
Last
the Delicious
Course.
Last Course.
El
Here,
DLC
you'll explore
de-
a brand new Inkwell Isle. Defeat a bevy of new bosses with wild personalities and even wilder attacks. The clever Miss Chalice is a new playable character. Take down fearsome foes with her double jumps, rolling dodges, and more. Cuphead, the Delicious Last Course, wallops its way onto Nintendo Switch June 30th. A free update
13
is
de
coming
junio.
to the Metroid Dread game.
Nuevo update para
All
Metroid
it
Dread.
takes is one
Gratis.
hit. Even from this. Getting hit even once causes a game over in the brutal Dread mode difficulty. Can you face
Nueva
this new
dificultad, güey.
challenge?
Te matan de un putazo. No mames.
And for players new to the Metroid series, take advantage of increased recovery with the newly added Rookie mode difficulty.
Y una dificultad para novatos.
This free update launches later today.
Va a salir hoy las dos
A
dificultades
second
nuevas.
free update in April will add a boss rush mode.
En abril
which
va a
will
salir un
battle
boss
bosses
rush.
continuously, one at a time.
Ok. Para mancos, dice el
Something's
Mayaya,
bound
así
for
es.
Nintendo Switch.
Earthbound, Mother, güey, va a salir para el Switch. Juegazo, güey. Si nunca han jugado Earthbound, Mother, chequenlo, el juego está bien verga. Explora los inicios. Se va a hacer como una especie de remaster, güey.
Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings will be added to Nintendo Switch Online later today.
Salen hoy, güey, ok. Ah, sí, que Kimetsu no Yaiba va a salir para el Switch, güey. Zombie Army 4 Dead War también va a salir el 26 de abril. Getsufuma Den Undying Moon sale hoy. ...10 de junio... Kimetsu no Yaiba. Este juego de peleas aburridísimo. Lego Bros. El Smash de Lego. Two Point Campus, 17 de mayo.
What did you think? Here's some news for Mario Kart fans. Many
Mario
of you
Kart.
have been enjoying the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game since its launch in 2017.
Ay, güey.
So, we've been working on remastering select courses from across the Mario Kart series, and we'll be releasing them as paid downloadable content. Please take a look at this trailer.
Van a ser pistas retrabajadas para como DLC, güey. Dejen ver la puta pista, cabrones. ¿Por qué chingados ponen los monos? Están mamando que son las pistas, güey, y ponen a los pinches monos, güey. Dejen ver la puta pista, güey.
8 courses will be released at a time over 6 waves. That's 48 additional courses we plan on releasing by
Y
the
Nintendo
end
le
of
dice a Disney, tu
2023.
carta está bonito y todo, pero solo puede haber uno.
Such as Coconut Mall, Chaco Mountain, and Tokyo Blur will be included in the first wave. Of course, you can play these courses locally and online. The first wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass will launch March 18th.
No mames, van a ser
Pre-orders begin
6.
today on Nintendo eShop.
Va a costar $30 cada una, güey. Esas 3 pistas, $30. Están muy pendejos, güey.
Expansion Pack membership.
No mames,
Or
Nintendo.
purchase the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe
Estás
Booster
muy
Course Pass
pendejo,
on its own.
Nintendo. No mames, no mames. No mames.
How was that? I hope you're looking forward to the additional courses in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This next segment will be our last announcement. Please
Que
take a
ya
look.
se va a acabar. Ya debe de ser Bredo, güey. Si no, váyanse a la verga. No anunciaron nada de Breath of the Wild, güey.
Fighting in order to live, and living to fight.
No, no mames, güey.
That's the way of our world. Ionios. Tell me, what would possess you to side with them?
Es esta mamada, un pinche... ¿Cómo se llama esa madre, güey? Xenoblade.
I knew it. I saw this coming.
You're not enemies now.
Fine for you, isn't it? All that time you've got.
You could try to move forwards again.
How can our lives be so snapping little to you?
They're not your friends anymore. They're his fuel.
Sword
Eso parece un nuevo Xenoblade, güey.
pierced by a great sword.
Sí, a huevo.
It's the only way you're gonna defeat the real enemy.
Whatever life is lost, I won't let you shoulder it all alone.
What good filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes? It'll never replace the friends we've lost.
The flame clock, it has to go!
Ouroboros abhor this world. They must be erased without a trace.
Wixos, güey, la neta, muy mal, muy mal el direct, güey. Xenoblade Chronicles. ¿Ya? ¿Así? 3, a huevo. O sea, me quedo con Kirby y con el pinche Dynasty Warriors. ¿Cómo se llama? El Fire Emblem Warriors, güey. Septiembre de 2022.
The story of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 ties together the futures of
Lo
the
demás
worlds
estuvo
depicted
muy
in
meh,
Xenoblade
güey.
Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and it will launch this September. I hope you'll look forward to it. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Wow.
Thank you for watching.
Estuvo súper apestoso, güey. O sea, sí tuvo cosas chidas. El pinche, que el Kirby se ve increíble, güey. Déjenme poner ahí, rolita. El Kirby se ve increíble. El Three Houses Warriors se ve también muy bueno, güey. Chrono Cross, güey. Pero allá en fuera, la neta es que muy flojo, güey. Muy flojo, güey. No sé qué digan ustedes, hijos. La neta, mejor me hubiera dormido. Me hubiera dormido un rato, güey, después de comer. No me latió, güey. Ahorita los fans de Nintendo han de estar... No, huevo, güey, que la chingada. Ay, verguísima, güey. Se muera PlayStation, se va a morir Xbox y la puta madre, la neta, güey. Wixos, güey. No me latió. Pero bueno, hijos, vámonos. Ahorita regresamos con Muse Dash. Vamos a jugar con las waifus. Regreso como en unos 20 minutitos. No se vayan. Ahorita regresamos.